Good morning. My name is Mrk Kirsch. I am the Director of International Sales here at COMM-TEC, and today we wanted to show you our Middle Atlantic Roadshow van. We've been on the road for about 9 weeks throughout many countries in Europe, and we wanted to give those of you who didn't have a chance to see the van now on this first go around a chance to see what we were showing. So let's go on inside and have a look. Before we talk about the individual racks, I wanted to give you a brief overview about Middle Atlantic and some of their core areas of competency. Middle Atlantic has been in the rack business for over 30 years. It's their core area of competence and they do it well. They focus only on making professional racks, so you can be sure they're of the highest professional quality. If we have a look here at one of the racks, you can see some of the unique features which Middle Atlantic racks have which no other rack manufacturer has. For example, each of the rack units are evenly marked, clearly marked, and numbered. So you have a very easy and a very quick orientation when you're installing your units on the left and the right side. Some of the Middle Atlantic racks, as we'll see a little bit here, pull out and rotate so you have easy access to the equipment and the connections on the back of the rack. Each of the holes of the mounting holes already are pre-threaded, so you no longer have to fumble around with cage screws in the back. Here's one of the screws which come with the Middle Atlantic racks. You can see that each one has a pilot point. It allows you simply to stick it in there, and you can come in with your electric screwdriver and drive the screw right in there. Each of the screws comes also pre-equipped with a synthetic washer, so there's no risk of scratching the faceplate of the units that you're installing. Middle Atlantic also takes great pains, as you will see in all the racks, to make sure that you have possibility to do a really professional thermal management and a cable management. And I wanted to show you a few features on that back here. This is the first rack I want to talk in detail about. It's called Slim 5. The Slim 5 is a very cost-effective, very stable rack for applications which don't require side panels, rear panels, front doors. Those things are available as an option, but for applications where the rack will be installed already in a secure room and you don't have any requirements for front and side panels, this is the rack to go. As you can see, it can be mounted with simply quick 20 bolts. It ships flat, so you save a lot of money on shipping costs. And if you can see, look back here, you can see the many different cabling options which Middle Atlantic offers. Have different size lacer bars depending on the depth of the units to be installed. These are extremely important not only for the cable management, but for the stress relief on the cables coming out of the unit so that the connections here over time aren't broken. These Slim 5 racks are available in 2 different depths and a multiple of different rack unit heights. You can see the Middle Atlantic catalog for more details on the Slim 5 rack. If you look here on the top, you can see Middle Atlantic has already made cutouts for fans for your thermal management. All you have to do is knock those out with a screwdriver, and you have the hole so that you can install the fans. Here you can see some of the fans which are available on this rack. The next rack I wanted to show you is this one. It's called SR, and this rack is designed to be built inside a cabinet or in the wall or in a closet. And the nice feature of this rack is that it slides out and it rotates, so that here too the installer has very easy access to the connections on the back of the unit. When you're finished, you reinstall the unit, close it back up, and you can lock it closed with screws with a faceplate here, so the customer, the end user customer, doesn't have access to the rack if you don't want him to. This unit is also available in a few different multiples RUs and 2 different depths. If we come here, the next rack, the EVR rack. The EVR rack is a wall mount rack, and this is designed for applications, smaller applications where floor space is maybe at a premium, or for other reasons it makes sense to install the rack onto the wall. For example, if you have an installation in the electrical box that you want to secure. The rack also available in different depths according to the size of the equipment that you're mounting. If we walk here forward, the WR rack, as we saw briefly before, this rack, as you can see, pulls out and rotates to allow for very easy access and installation to the cabling in the back. Unfortunately, we can't rotate it any further because of the wall here. But normally this rack will rotate out to 90 degrees and lock in position. So you have, again, a very easy installation process. It's also possible for you to install the rack host itself. And at your place of business, you can take this enclosure and populate the rack with the equipment. And later on, when you're ready, you can bring just this, stick it into the rack, close it up, and you're finished. This rack also comes with the possibility to have a front door. The front doors are available either in steel, as you can see here on this rack, or in plexiglass, as you can see here on this rack. This rack is one of the flagship of Mid-Atlantic's standalone racks. As you can see, it's a fully welded rack, and it comes equipped already with mounted side panels. The rack has a weight capacity of 1,130 kilos, so you can really fill it with a lot of heavy equipment. The rack rails themselves can be positioned in any point up and down on the rack, depending on the depth of the equipment that you're installing. And again, this unit comes with optional rear door and front door locking. The Mrk Rack, as you can see here, is a cousin of the Erk Rack. The difference being this rack is designed for applications where you're putting multiple racks together. And as you can see here, it has optional removable side panels, and these racks can easily be joined together to a bank of racks. And then simply you put a side panel on the last rack, and the side panels can also be ordered as locking side panels for additional security. So that was a quick overview of the racks that we were showing here in our Middle Atlantic Roadshow van. If you would like additional information on these racks, please have a look at our website, www.comm-TEC.de. There's also an abundance of information in the catalogs, which we have in both German and English. And if you don't already have a copy of this catalog, we're very happy to provide you one. Please just give us a call, go to our website, send us an email, and we're happy to hear from you. Thank you.